Okay, what we got?
Let's cut.
Okay, lay it on the table here. I do a little fine tuning grinding with an appropriate tool. So it's going to go in there like that. We're going to whirl the piss out of it. It's actually sitting pretty flat.
Mm-hmm.
That side will be down. That side will be up. So we'll put a big fillet in there, or weld on that sucker, and we'll flip it over and weld the thin side. And then we'll come back and weld all around these edges. I'll beat these back a little flatter and weld the piss out of them. Where's the light at? There we go. Get these flatter. So we'll get that welded. So he's going to be down there until 1 o'clock tomorrow. So I could get down there by 1 to Lorenzo. If I get up. And I'll weld that on there and that. We'll put a cap over that end over there so it won't be an open hole.
Oh, what are you using this whole thing as a
Handle, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it long enough?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it excessive? Yeah.
We can cut off whatever we don't want to use.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't realize this was the whole handle. This is a big handle.
Well, I just told we needed 5 feet. I didn't know what we needed. What, is 5 feet too much?
You got 5 feet.
All right, bring that over here. Okay, go that direction with it until it finds something to hang on. Not that.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Once you make it so it's level. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Go a little bit further so it's safe. Yeah, keep going. There, just like that. Okay, see how it's safe. Right on top of the caliper, everything. Perfect. Here, put the oil pump down and put it on top of the oil pump.
I don't have room.
Okay, then I'll put the oil pump there. We'll just leave it like it is. I just don't want to get these damaged. Okay, we'll figure out what we're going to do with this. Here, put this right here. Here, you hold that. There we go. Pretty level? Pretty close.
Yeah.
Close enough for what we're going to do.
Yeah, I don't see no light.
Okay, so that's going to go in there like that.
So looks like pivot point may be somewhere around here.
Yeah, hard to tell. Where's the, grab that wrench down there. So if it sticks down here. See if we make it too short, it's going to just pop out.
Yeah, it'll just pop out.
So we actually need a pretty good angle, but I don't know what kind of...
About a 45 on it.
Well, a 90 is not enough. If we go to 45 this way here, that's probably a decent amount. 45 is about equal pressure going in and coming out. You could always go
around 50, 60.
If we go a little bit extra, it's going to have more holding power.
Right.
So we don't know exactly what we're going to need. So it can be there, or it can be further. The further down we go, the more it's going to want to come out. I'm thinking more like right in here. It's going to have to be...
Considering you have a wrench, I mean...
Yeah, but we're still going to have what we're going to dig in with.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking probably pretty close to this wrench length.
Mm-hmm.
Is what we're going to need. If we get too short, it's just going to want to pop out. If you go longer, it's going to be so flat, it's going to want to bend it over. So something like 120 or more, whatever that is, 150 something. 150 over here. Alright, so I'm thinking something close to where this mark is.
Well, I don't see no marker. I don't have a marker.
It's right down there. Marking tool. Okay, I'm thinking more like about in here. Where's my thing at? poke it right here. It's a decent amount of angle. If it doesn't work, we can always move it. Right?
Yeah.
Just move it. Doesn't work.
Move it.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, move it.
As long as the holes don't get too close, we'll be fine.
So that means we're going to need one of these. It's going to be about the length of my wrench now. And so that'll be right to there. And we're going to leave it square, that way it digs in. We might scallop it out a little bit.
Yeah.
So it'll dig in this side here or on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Just go from this side to this side, depending on which way you want to bend the flywheel. So something that's close to this length. So I think we can probably just go with the same length wrench that we already had. I think that was pretty close to what we're going to need, but let's get the hole in there first before we do that measurement. Even though I have a lot of extra of this to use. See, wrenches come in handy for fabrication.
Mm-hmm.
This here did not work very well, but it gave us a good plan.
Yeah, it did.
So it served its purpose for life.
Now it's done.
Now it's scrap metal again. It's back to being scrap. And then the holding tool is going to be our big problem.
Oh yeah, today's Friday, huh? Those aren't supposed to be here till the...
They're going to be Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Probably Tuesday, but they're coming out of LA, so I
They
might get them
should've
tomorrow.
been here.
They might
Yeah,
be
they
tomorrow.
should be here
I
tomorrow.
haven't got shipping notifications, so I don't know.
Oh, then yeah, Monday, Tuesday.
Well, I haven't really looked at the computer.
You bought them at eBay?
I haven't really, yeah,
Yeah,
before we get everything.
Monday, Tuesday.
I haven't really looked at the computer yet, so I'm not sure.
Monday, Tuesday.
But they're saying the 22nd to 24th, so
Yeah, no.
it'll be Monday, Tuesday. So we know for sure we're going to have room on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the relationship between top and banging it in. Yeah, we got about that much angle, so that's about here. See, it's going to be right here. And we don't have room over here for a clamp unless we put an extension out these things
Mm-hmm.
to make it stick out, so we got something to clamp onto. So 2 clamps might be enough, I don't know. They say there's 30,000 pounds of holding power with each
Yeah.
clamp, but that's a variable number.
Right.
But either way, they're 1/2 inch clamps. So they're like the strap clamps here, so,
Mm-hmm.
except they're stronger. They're 1 inch and 3/4 width, so they actually have more holding power. So it might be enough just to pinch it and it won't rotate, but we don't know. If it isn't, we're going to have to make more clamps. So now one way you can do a cheapy clamp is I can put a bolt here with a big washer
Mm-hmm.
and just put a
Yeah,
nut on
just
it,
bolt it down.
bolt that sucker down. It'll hold it.
We might end up having to
Actually,
do
I
that.
can use my strap clamps.
But we might end up having to do that
I can
with...
do that. So I got my strap clamps.
Mm-hmm.
So you can run a 1/2 inch bolt through that, put a spacer right here to hold it,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll clamp it.
Right.
And that'll give us our extra clamping power, and it's below the
Right.
height of this.
Right.
And we just run a big line bolt. You know, run the big stud. We got all the studs over there already.
Mhm.
So we just clamp those real quick. So I can make that work easy enough. So yeah, that's probably gonna be what we're gonna wind up doing. We're gonna take those 2 on and off the whole time.
Right.
These other 2
Will more or less be
will just-
stationary.
They're stationary, and with the S&S and Ultima, where they got the pins in there,
Yeah.
once we engage the pins, click it in, you're good.
Yeah.
Put 2 strap clamps on, ain't going anywhere. We don't need to do the secondary stuff. With this one, we have to do a little extra. All right, so we'll have to put a bolt into that. Where's my tape measure? It's gone again. It's down there. I'm not gonna do this right now because I want to get this welded here first.
Yeah, that's first before we
So
start making
we're
any
roughly,
other holes.
looks like about 8.5 inches off center.
Okay.
So probably about 8 inches if we go off this end of here. Yeah, 8 inches close enough.
Yeah.
8 1/8 is close enough. So we'll just come off here like 8 inches out, poke our hole. You know, we'll eyeball it again once we get this all welded.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it looks good, we'll go with that. And for now, I can go ahead and put a couple clamp bolts on like we just talked about here to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually lay it up in there and see if it'll kind of work. Make the jig. So we got plenty of material if we don't have the right length on the key.
Mm-hmm.
We got that 2-foot piece there, so we can make 4 attempts at doing that. And if we screw that up enough times, we'll go get some more. But yeah, this looks pretty good. And this is not that heavy actually.
No.
And the length, you know, it doesn't.
The length can vary from about here back.
We don't know how much pressure it's going to take to bend us.
Right. So that's why I said it made we got from here back.
All I know is my torque wrench is 600 foot-pound torque wrench, and that's a good 4 foot long at least. And I'm not even sure where that thing is even at.
It's 6 feet long.
No,
Oh,
I'd say it's a good 4 foot long at least. It's right here. So that's barely 4 foot.
dude, my son's 4 foot. That don't look like 4
It's
foot.
40 inches roughly, 39, 40.
So
So if we're 4 foot
Like-
length overall, we're probably going to be adequate.
yeah,
My press handle is probably about that long too. Put this thing all the way out. Yeah, you're about 40 inches to the pivot points. So not quite. 36 to 40. So it looks like about 40 inches, about a good roll length. So if we wait at 4 feet, we're fine.
it'd be fine.
We can always cut off extra if we don't want.
Yeah,
So right now we got 5 feet. We'll cut off an extra foot. If you think it's too bulky, this is our minimum.
right.
We'll just see what we want.
We'll see what it takes.
Yeah.
Once we get it done, we can cut the length from there.
I think obviously, I think we for sure we can probably take a foot off of this right now. That's probably a good manageable length tool right there.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just whack a foot off of this.
Mhm.
When I'm down there, we'll just have them cut a foot off. And that'll leave us 4 feet left. 'Cause it should have been 5 foot. Yeah, it was 5 foot when we started. So we'll just shorten it up by another foot. Worst case, if we need it, we'll just weld it back on. Be hard to believe we're going to need more than that.
No, I doubt it.
No, those things are pretty stout. I know how much pressure it takes, but
Ask the press. The press knows.
I'm not sure the angle it's going to be on the. You know, if the damn lever's sticking up in the air like this, then yeah, we need 5 feet to pull on it. I'm gonna leave it on there for
Yeah, that's why I said once we get the tool actually done and dialed in,
Yeah.
then we can whack the length off because that we can actually determine how much we're gonna need.
And I like to square it because you can actually lay on it with your arm. You
Mhm.
know, just lay your body weight into it.
Right.
So if it's in that position, so it'll be the round bar stuff. Your elbow's gonna, it's gonna want to roll around on it. You can't really push on it real good. So this is a lot easier. And square is easy to work for our dog and all this other stuff too. It just works easier. So even though technically square tube is not as strong as round tube, close enough. And this here is not going to have a lot of load on it because it's more of a compression deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not worried about weakness here, but this is definitely plenty strong enough. So I think we're all right for that. All right, so gotta get tomorrow and weld this. All right, tomorrow.